Edit.
Nice to see you. How are things with you?
Not bad, Bonnie. How about you?
Very good, thank you. What a terrific movie this is. I so enjoyed it, and I had known about Margaret Keane just because who hasn't seen these photos or these pictures, paintings before? But how familiar were you with her story?
I, in a sort of subconscious kind of way, was aware of these sentimental eyes that would stare out at me in supermarkets and odd places. I could always recognize the Keanes. I didn't particularly like them. I found them to be too saccharine, too yearning, too sweet. And in the process of making this film, I've been able to see beneath those glazed veneer Bambi eyes and understand the story. And so now I appreciate them and I like them.
Isn't that interesting, how knowing a little bit more about her and what happened with Walter makes you look at it in a different way?
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, art is so subjective. But there are also arguments, and the question asks that question: what is art?
Yeah.
If you like whether you like a Picasso or not, it doesn't really matter. Picasso's great. Whether you enjoy Mozart or not, it doesn't matter. Mozart is great.
Can't argue that.
But there are other situations where maybe the critics or the elite or the connoisseurs are wrong, and the majority might be right.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what's fun about this film is after you've seen it, you can go out to dinner and argue these points.
Exactly. Working with Tim Burton, I love the fact that he's finally taken on a film about a real person. How amazing was it for you to work with somebody like him?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely wonderful, an absolute joy. And he's a gentleman, you know. But thematically, I see this film very much in keeping with his other work. It's a sort of fairy tale about somebody who's not conventional, different, that has to break the mold.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, a great cast. I mean, everybody, it must have been so much fun to work with, but the interactions between you and Christoph Waltz, wow, no words, honestly. It was fantastic to watch the two of you. What was it like to work with him?
You know, what I find is the greater the talent, the easier it is somehow. You know, and so I just felt very much at ease with him, I haven't known him for a long time, and I just have a sort of deep affection, like a buddy that I've known for years. You know, it's just he's great. He's funny. He's engaging, he's Amy as well, and Tim. So I've just felt that we were just sort of as if we were just sitting in a living room chatting to each other.
Yeah.
And oops, the scene is shot. Okay, done. Next work.
That's the best kind of job, huh?
Yeah.
Feeling at home. I have to tell you, I've been so enjoying seeing you in all these TV series lately. It's been fantastic to see you pop up and everything. But I want to know when you're going to direct again, and what was the best lesson you ever learned from your dad in terms of being a director?
Well, I'm dying to get back in the saddle again and direct. I really am. I've got 2 or 3 projects. One that I've been developing for maybe, dare I say it, 15 or 20 years. So it's time to get that off the ground. and lessons from my father. He said, when you look from left to right, I was a kid and I had the Super 8 camera and I was shooting everywhere. When you look from left to right, what do you do? I look from left to right. I don't know, I give up. He said, you blink. That's a cut. Forget all the nonsense in between. Concentrate on what it is that you're trying to say.
Wow.
And in a way, if you see amateur people with a video camera or filming, they usually are just wandering around filming everything. They don't really know how to concentrate on what is necessary and what needs to be said. And I think that applies to life, storytelling, in many other aspects.
Great tip. That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. Keep up the great work and get that project going. I think it's time. I definitely agree with you. Lovely to talk to you, Danny.